he can.
Coming up next, girls high school basketball on your sports leader in Lorain, WLCS TV20.
Matchup tonight. Both teams are very strong. Southview's best player is number 40, Christina Jackson. She's the go-to girl for Southview. And Magnificat, it's an all-around team effort where they come in.
All right. Right now, we're going to give it up to the public address announcer as they are doing the starting lineups.
For the Boosters, number 22, Allie Distelhorst. For the Saints, number 32, Jessica Meadows. For the Boosters, number 25, Maggie McGinty. For Southview, number 44, Shonda Flynn. For the Boosters, number 31, Celia Holgan. For Southview, number 50, Greta Sembridge. For the Boosters, number 32, Mary Lowe. For the Saints, number 52, Chandra Flynn. And for the Boosters, number 33, Maggie Anthony. Number 40, Rachel Kavanaugh. Number 41, Bridget Patton. Number 44, Katie Bruin. And for the Saints, number 54, Danielle Poland. And now the starters. For Magnificat, number 10, Mary Claire Harlan. For Southview, number 12, Christina Shuka. For Magnificat, number 14, Emily Tilsdale. For Lorain, number 24, Shannon Garcia. For Magnificat, number 20, Megan Roach. For Lorain, Southview, number 30, Sasha Simon. For Magnificat, number 23, Colleen Manning. For Southview, number 34, Emily Obuchi. And for Magnificat, number 34, Amy Dubon. For Southview, number 40, Christina Jackson. Bruce Christian, coached by Sean Becker and Mary Ann Hagan. The Saints are coached by Mark Melvin.
And there you have it, your starting lineups for tonight's game. And opening tip-off is just moments away, so don't go anywhere. I guess we're going to keep it right here. So when we got the chance, Kyle, we do know this. I mean, number 40, Christina Jackson for Southview. She's the leading scorer in all of Lorain County. She's obviously the go-to guy for the Saints. And I'd look for her to take the ball right out of the bat and just go with it for Southview.
Yeah, they look like pretty evenly balanced team, Southview. They look like they got some good speed, some good size. And as we know, Megs, they really rely on playing as a team. And They really don't have any go-to scorers, so it's going to be...
Megs is always solid in every way, in every aspect of the game. I mean, Southview is a team that put up over 80 points in their last game.
It's going to be fun. Let's watch.
All right, we got the opening tip-offs. We have Christina Jackson for Southview and Emily Tersey for Mags.
And the tip's won by the Saints.
Christina Shuko bring it up for the Saints. Jackson with the ball now. And she threw it away. It'll be Mags' ball.
Maybe nerves right there. But on that possession, it looked like Southview was running their players off a lot of picks.
Right. I mean, it looks like, well, both teams seem to be in a man-to-man so far. Southview's doing their full-court man-to-man press.
Both these teams are very solid. And it's either going to be really high scoring or really defensive.
That's right, and we always have to remember that Mags is the defending district champs here at Westlake, so we know they can win at any time.
Oh, yeah. Mags is in a, looks like either a 3-2 or a 1-2-2 zone defense. Probably just trying to make sure the ball does not get inside to the big number 40 of Southview.
Long shot there by number 30, no good. Rebound by 20, and Mags will push. No good in the layup. 24 with the board for Southview.
Well, so far we've seen 2 missed layups by number 34, but those start falling. We're going to see it have one nice game.
That's right, and there we have our first foul of the game, and that's on
number 34,
Caitlin Hubach of Mags. It's her first.
Number 30 for Southview to inbound the ball. Number 40 got open right there and goes down and picks for 30. 3 ball, no good, but, nice hustle by Southview.
That's right. I mean, they brought up the inbounds, got the open look, and take it. That's what you have to do.
They're fighting under the boards. I don't think there's going to be any give up in either one of these teams tonight.
Right. Southview applying the press here. Number 10 will push, kicks it to 20 for the 3 ball, and she got it.
It's good. Number 20 for Mags. As she knew as soon as she got that ball, she was shooting it. Southview pushes it, no call, gets their own rebound, and just cannot convert right there. Mags looks to slow it down a little bit, set something up and run their offense.
23 going to bring it up for Mags, kicks it over to 10. Waiting for something to happen. Still looking for something to happen, and she turned it over.
Steal by number 14.
By 34, and they're going to get it for traveling.
Steal by 34. Really good defense by her. She got in the passing lane, didn't let her offensive opponent see where she's going to throw, and she threw it right into her hand.
Right.
But unfortunately, she traveled. Gives it right back to him after a nice defensive play.
Nice pass off the inbounds right there. Missed layup, though, by number 20. Good rebound by 10 with the offensive board to put it up and in.
Mags is in their full court zone trap.
Southview breaks it nicely, though. Get it right back to 12. Was going to drive the lane. Get it to Jackson. No good. Shot was partially blocked. Outlet pass.
20 runs it down.
And she walked.
20 runs it down, but just took too many steps trying to corral that ball. With the ball going out of bounds, gives time for Mags to set up in their defense. 30 breaks that pretty well. Up to Jackson, but Jackson travels. This is quite the up and down game we have going so far.
Right, I mean, this is very fast paced. It's pretty much what we expected, though, the way Southview plays.
Oh, yeah. They try and get their team into this kind of game, their opponent into this kind of game, and hopefully they can convert. 23 for Mags, connects. Jackson gets the ball back after inbounding, up to 12, and it is deflected by 14 out of bounds.
So far, Kyle, it looks like Mags has become the aggressor in this game. Southview has only gotten a couple of shots off. None of them have fallen yet, and Mags is just hitting from all over the place.
I think Southview just needs to calm down and play their game.
Right. 12 with the ball now. Gets it down low to Jackson. Nice move down low, and she's fouled. She'll shoot a pair.
That was a really nice move by number 40. Well, I mean, obviously she has quite a bit of nice moves because she's the leading scorer in Lorain County. Their team looks to get her the ball. They do it very often, and she can convert.
Right. Her first one. And it rattles out.
She's obviously upset with herself right there after missing that free throw. Let's see if she can get that miss out of her head and convert on this one.
Jackson's second free throw is no good again.
Number 14 with the rebound. She's pushing it hard.
23 at the ball at the top of the key for Mags. Finds a wide open 14 for 3. And she airballed it. Rebound by Jackson, and they're going to get number 10 on a hold. And that's already the third team foul on Megs. And they got to maybe calm themselves down just a little bit, not too much, you know. I mean, it's only 3 fouls, but at the same time, there's only 3+ minutes gone by so far.
That's a nice play that Megs just set up to get their number 14, a wide open 3-point look. Hey, they just need to start knocking that down. Megs is probably going to look to get this one out of hand early, because if they get into a speed game with Southview, Southview might have a little more speed than Megs.
And there you go again, number 40, Christina Jackson, drawing another foul. And we'll see this time she can convert from the line.
Her going to the line on this play right here is all due to Hustle. Hustle got her the ball, and Hustle got her to the line.
Well, it was all set up there by number 24, Shanna Garcia, who made a nice play to steal the ball from Megs and get it to Jackson, who was fouled. And her first shot. And that one's good, and Southview's on the board.
Hopefully she can convert right here and pull this game within 5 in the early going of the first quarter. No good. And Megs is not hesitating at all. They are pushing it up strong and hard. Swing the ball to 20. Over to 34. Swings it back up top to 10 for the 3-pointer, and it's good. Scores 10-1 with 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and Megs seems to be dictating this game.
Definitely, I mean, right from the start here, I mean, they've come out and they've been on fire right out of the box here. And that's the way you got to be if you want to win in the tournament. You can't just sit back and let the other team score, and Megs is doing their job. Southview's got to just find a way to somehow come back from this.
Good move by number 30, and she stripped before she gets in, and then blocked.
And Jackson cleans up there for the Saints.
Hustle got him that bucket, but Megs is not slowing down. They are not letting Midview catch their breath. They are pushing the ball as hard as they can.
And there you go, number 34 for Megs, putting it in nicely. And we got a timeout for Southview. We have 30-second timeout with the score 12-3 Megs with 3:18 to play here in the first.
That, so far in this first quarter, Megs has dictated every aspect of the game. They bring the ball up hard. They don't let Southview get set in their defense, and they're making their shots. And on the defensive end, they're hustling. They could use a little more work and stopping Southview from getting rebounds, but other than that, that's the only thing that they're really having a little bit of problem with tonight. Scores 12-3, so obviously they're doing something right now.
Exactly. I mean, we know Southview can score, so them being behind by a little bit here, it's probably not the biggest worry in the world. They just got to worry about their defense here because, I mean, Megs is on fire. I mean, you can't take that from them right now. But, I mean, they're not going to keep this up the whole game, hopefully.
That's where rebounds will come into play, and if Southview keeps up their rebounds the way they are, that could play a real crucial part later in this game. 40 with the hustle to get that ball back for him.
Jackson seems to be everywhere for Southview. I mean, she's going after every loose ball. You can tell this is her game, her team, and she wants to win. And she stuttered there, so she'll be called with the travel. Substitution here for Megs. It's number 22, Allison DeStalhurst coming in. And number 44 for Southview makes her first appearance. That's LaShondra McLean.
Southview substitutions, number 22, number 44.
Megs balled into it, inbound. Looks like they're in a 4 across set. Wonder if they're going to send somebody deep right here. And they are pushing it strong.
And they're going to get her hit with a traveling. And that's a great press break there by Megs. I mean, they broke that with ease.
If they're going to get looks like that all day, Southview is in some trouble.
Right. I mean, yeah, they're getting easy looks every time somebody's wide open, and that's, I think, the first time that they haven't converted on them.
Yep.
Southview with the ball now. Jackson swings it over.
And it's stolen. Nice defensive play by number 10. And 22 travels. There's been quite a few turnovers so far in the game, and both teams probably aren't too happy with that. As there's another one. 2-on-1, and 20 gets the bucket and the foul. She'll be going to the line right here to get her third point on this play.
It just looks like Mags is just taking total control of this game, and Southview just hasn't really tried to do anything to counter it. I mean, they're throwing the ball away every time they're traveling. They got to find something positive here in the next 2 minutes and 23 seconds in this first period.
If I was Southview's coach, I'd put him in a half-court defense because obviously Mags is just destroying their full-court press.
Right. Southview's used to
12
just
to bring
pushing
the ball
and
up
everything.
for Southview.
Excuse me there, Kyle.
Southview brings it up, tries to work it inside to 40 and tipped away, but luckily they got it back. Southview is really swinging the ball well right now. They just aren't getting any open looks. Back up top to 40, Jackson. Swings it to 22. Three-pointer, it's a little bit off, and Mags, nope. Southview gets the rebound, and nice hustle by 44 right there.
Yeah.
She realized she was going out of bounds, and she threw it off of one of Mags' defenders. Smart.
Good job by her there to fight for the loose ball there and not just give up after the Mags player had control.
Nice play by Southview right there. But as we've seen all game, they don't get back, and something positive happens for Mags. She's going to go to the line. Number 10's going to go to the line, shoot 2 free throws. She's a little shooken up right now, but I'm sure she'll be all right.
Yeah.
It's a big game this season. She does not want to come out.
Most definitely.
Here's the first one of 2.
And
it's
she
good.
converts.
We apologize. She made the layup, so that was a 3-point play. Nice defense by Mags, and they are pushing it strong like always.
Mags gonna swing the ball up top now. 14's gonna run it up top. 22 swings it over to 10. Tries the head fake. And they're gonna get number 12 with a smack on the wrist.
Nice job by number 14 to be strong. Southview was all over her back, and that didn't stop her from catching the ball and muscling her defender off of her. 31 to enter the game for Mags. 10 will be leaving. Southview's coach seems to be getting a little bit frustrated right now. He's brought a few new girls into the game, sat some of his starters down. He's probably just going to try and get a combination in there that's going to work. We got 1:08 left to go in the first quarter of this game. The score is 18-5. Mags. Nice hustle by 31 to get that inbounds ball back. And let's see if Mags pushes it in their half-court offense.
Nice give and go there by 22 and 20. 22 couldn't convert. Nice rebound by 40, and she's fouled.
By number 40.
I mean, once again, Mags is getting good looks. If they put them in, all their good looks, they get probably a good 25 points this quarter. But instead, it's only a 13-point lead. Yeah, it's a lot of points, but I think Southview can definitely come back.
Oh, yeah.
And there we see the coach from Southview and the referees conversing over something.
You know, it's early in this game. 13 points, easily come back from both. We don't know what the refs and the Southview coach are discussing right now, but Southview coach seems to be a little bit upset right now. The fans of Southview seem to be getting a little bit heated right now. Well, when you come to this part of the season and it's do or die, nobody really wants to die. One game elimination, loser goes home, winner goes on.
Nice play there by 22 to knock the pass away, but it stays with Southview, so not a bad thing for the Saints here. Here's number 12, checks right back in here. Number 22 will sit down.
Southview to inbound it again. 12 goes and gets it strong and pushing up the sidelines. Gets a nice pass to 44, and she shoots the three, and it's good.
And there you go, Kyle. We know Southview's capable of putting up points. I mean, they put over 80 points against Leakin West earlier in the week, so, I mean, them to drill a couple of shots here is no surprise.
It looks like the momentum is swinging more towards Southview right now. They look to have more hustle. Maybe they're going to look for the last shot of the quarter right here.
Yeah, we got 20 seconds here to play now. There's 12. Go ahead, Kyle.
12, their point guard sets something up. Probably going to look for number 40, their leading scorer. 10 seconds. 40 gets the ball, drives strong, and misses, but gets her own rebound, and she is fouled.
So with 3.9 seconds, that's already the 6th team foul on Mags, and every foul from here on out will put Southview at the line for the remainder of the half, and that's a big, big key here for Southview.
Number 30 to inbound the ball for Southview. They have 3.9 seconds. Let's see if they can get a shot off. 40 goes and gets it. Back to 30. Shoots.
You know what, though, Kyle? They got the open look right there. I mean, they did everything they could. Yeah, it's 18-8, but the momentum has definitely swung back in Southview's way here at the end of this first quarter.
When this game started, Megs came out and demanded attention with their intensity and their aggressiveness. In the last 2 minutes of that first quarter, we saw Southview demand some of that themselves.
Definitely. I mean, they hit up a couple big shots there, and they're hustling for the loose balls. I mean, yeah, I mean, like I've been saying the whole time, they're down 10, but they're capable of putting up 80 points on any given night. So, I mean, Mags has to still be worried, even though they're up 10.
I think the big thing for Southview right now is they need to realize that they can't come back in one possession. They need to chip away, and even if they're not up or tied by the end of the second quarter, at least bring it within 2 or 4. They got the whole second half to come back, and you don't need to win the game in the next 2 minutes.
That's exactly right. About ready here to start the second period. 18-8 once again. Mags leads Southview. And then it'll be Mags' ball here as we start off the second period.
Let's see if Mags can keep up the intensity they had at the beginning of this half. 23 gets the ball, is blocked, gets her own rebound, and swings it back out. 23, their point guard, gets it and sets it up.
Good defense there by Southview. I mean, they were able to get back in the defensive position there. Nice move there by 10, though.
That was a big, strong move by number 10. 24 looking inside for number 34. Up top to 40. Down low to 34. She goes up, and it's good.
And there you go, Kyle. I mean, every girl from Southview is just playing their hearts out right now. Yeah, they're down 10, but they want it. You can just tell they want it. Mags wants it. This is going to be a fun game to watch.
Oh, yeah. Shot off by Mags, and number 40 with a nice box out, goes up to get the ball and is fouled.
And you know what? She'll be going to the line. Yeah, I mean, that's 1-1 now for the last 7 minutes of this first half. And that's a lot of time. If I were Mags, I'd just keep taking it to the hole and getting fouled now.
You mean Southview.
Southview, excuse me.
40 gets her paid for the tough defense she played. She boxes out, does the fundamental things, gets fouled, and now she has a chance to pull her team with an 8.
Jackson's first free throw is up. No
and it
good.
Is off. And Mags is going to push it.
Yeah, rebound by 34.
They are not slowing down. Good pass by 20 inside to 34, and they're swinging it around.
Good defense there by Southview to hustle back on defense. It's 44 for 3, and she got that. And wow, that was a deep one there. That was deep.
That was one deep three-pointer. If you're Southview, all you could say is she can't hit those all day.
Yeah, exactly.
40 demands the ball inside, gets it, and gets fouled.
And there you go. I mean, she's going up strong every time, getting on the line. If only she could convert on her free throws, it'd be a much closer game.
She got in the paint, demanded the ball. Her team got it to her, and now she's shooting free throws. She's been to the line, I believe, 4 times tonight for 7 or 8 shots. These will be her 7 and 8. And I believe she's only converted once.
And that hurts. I mean, for your star player not to be able to connect on her free throws right now, I mean, she just got to find a way to put them in. This is a big game. They need her to make her free throws.
Let's see if she can convert on the second one.
That's right. Jackson's second shot. And it's up and in. So she splits the pair to make it 23-11. Mags leads.
And they are still pushing it. 14 gets it. It's up. A little long, and 40 with the hustle and gets her team the ball back.
Right, and you can see the Southview coach expressing a lot of frustration there because there was not a player in sight there for Southview. His 14 was wide open for that 3 ball. Southview was lucky she just didn't put it in.
I believe that Southview's coach might be a little more upset with the lack of box out other than number 40 on his team right there. Without number 40, Mags would have had 4 players around the ball and an easy rebound.
Southview going to swing the ball up top, look for some way to get inside this Mags defense. 22, no good on the jumper. And it'll stay with Southview, I believe.
It's going to stay Southview's ball because 2 of Mags players went after it and knocked it out of each other's hands. Timeout by Mags right now. Their coach is probably just going to try and settle their team down.
Right.
Although they are still up by 12 points. This is a sloppily played game. They should be leading this game by at least 20 now. And by them not putting this game away early, Southview is hanging around, and they could put a big run together and tie this game easily.
It's very true. I mean, Southview has got to start going to the hole, picking up the fouls, which they've already done. They just got to make the free throws. That's something they haven't done so far. If they make half the free throws they've made, it's under a 10-point game. That's a big difference right there.
By the looks of things, Mags is sitting in a 1-2-2 defense. It's a zone. You need to penetrate the gaps. If you don't, you play right into their hand. Let's see if that's what the coach told them to do.
12 will inbound here for Southview. Gets it right to 34, who
and she is stripped, and Mags comes up.
I mean, that's just a tough play there for Southview. It's number 12 with a great hustle to come right back down and steal it for Southview, and she's going to push it back up for the Saints.
That's the kind of heart you like to see out of one of your point guards.
30 with the ball now. And they're going to get a push on number 14 for Mags. And once again, that's going to put number 40, Jackson, at the line for yet another 1-on-1.
She needs to convert. She's the #1 scorer in Lorain County. She needs to step up big for her team in this extremely big game.
Definitely. I mean, she hasn't put in her free throws yet. It's almost like Shaq out there. That's the way she's playing, and she puts one in right there. She's a great player and everything. She just struggles on the free throws. I mean, I can't say I haven't seen her all year before if she's like this normally. But, I mean, she just got to put them in. No matter what she has to do, she just got to put them all in the hole.
Find a way. And there she settles down at the line and hits those 2. And Mags out to push it up strong. Looks like Southview dropped back into a half-court trap, which should slow Mags down a little bit. 10 for the three and is no good. And 40 comes up with a huge rebound.
She just seems to be like she's everywhere for Southview. And there's 10 with a nice steal.
What a play by number 12.
And the Southview crowd is quite upset there, Kyle, that 12, they think 12 knocked the ball off of number 10's leg. But nevertheless, the ref saw it a different way, and the ball stayed with Mags.
44 calls for the ball, gets it back to 14. She goes up strong, no good, and 40 gets the ball again.
She's playing a great game on the glass. I mean, she's gotten every loose ball and rebound from Southview so far.
Under 5 minutes left to go in this exciting first half. Mags is up by 10, but the score doesn't dictate how this game's being played right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot closer than the way it's been. That'll be a two-pointer. I believe her foot was on the line, so that makes the score 23-15. Mags leads.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah, just set up nicely and just put it right in the hole. Mags gonna swing it around. Excuse me there, Kyle. And 23 just knocks down another jumper for Mags.
Southview is converting on offense, but they need to stop Mags on the defensive side of the ball.
Definitely. I mean, they're scoring almost every time back down court.
Good move by 30, and it just doesn't fall. And Mags pushes it up strong again. Great pass, great finish. And Southview's coach is heated. He does not know what to say to his kids, but I'm sure it's going to be loud and aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to tell them, you guys got to get back down court on defense. Mags is getting the ball, they're taking the outlet pass, and they're just going 100 miles an hour.
Like we said before this game, there's not one player for Mags that stands out in our mind. They are all contributing equally. The points are spread out, the rebounds are spread out, the assists are spread out.
That's exactly the way we thought Mags would play, Kyle. We said they were coming in, we said they were just a very well-balanced team, and that's what they've shown so far.
Every player on Mags' team that's on the floor is a threat to score, because when all you're doing is running up and taking layups, hey, that's the most fundamental thing of basketball.
Right, anybody can do that. The biggest problem for Southview is, so far they've only shown two people who have the capability of scoring, that's 30 and 40. Somebody else is going to have to step up big for Southview here in the last 3+ minutes here.
Southview, although they want the ball back and they need the ball back to score, full court press is not the answer. Mags is tearing that apart. Come back, make Mags slow down, and make them take tough shots.
12 will bring it up here for the Saints. Calls out her play. Throws it over to 30. 30 back to 12. Nice pass down low to 44, who stumbled, and she was fouled by 40. She'll shoot 2 shots now, because that's already the 10th team foul on Mags.
Hopefully, she can convert. Hey, 3 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in this half. Mags does have a 12-point lead, with the score being 27-15. But this clock is stopped, and Southview can score.
That's exactly right. And that's already 3 fouls on number 40 for Mags, as 44 misses her first.
40 re-enters the game for Southview, taking number 34 out. 44 is going to attempt her second free throw. Let's see if she can convert.
Rebound by 22 there. Good hustle. Getting a loose ball off the miss.
12 goes in strong, but looks to me like she just got a little push.
Nice
It's a
pass.
nice swing by number 12. She got it to the open lady, and looks like they're trying to get the ball inside. And 40 with a nice spin move. It just does not fall for them. And Mags is relentless on pushing the ball up the floor. 14 gets it, nice fake, and is blocked by 40. 44 with the rebound, and she is hurt. Number 14 hit the ground hard, and she is hurt.
There's a great block shot there by 40. I mean, she just went up and she just put that ball right on the ground.
I don't know.
Hesitating at all.
I don't know what happened at the end of that play, if she stepped on some girl's ankle and hit the ground, or what. Or just from the block. She got up, so obviously she's not too hurt. Limping a little bit, but I'm sure she's going to be all right. That play right there could have been a momentum turn for Southview and for Megs. 14, she gets quite upset right here after what happened. That could be a positive and a negative thing for her team.
Exactly
she
right.
gets too upset. They already have 10 fouls. If she gets any more, sends Southview to the line. Or she turns it up a notch, plays tough, tenacious defense, and gets a couple steals, gets her team a couple easy buckets. We'll see which one it's going to be.
The referees and the coaches are discussing something right now.
Southview is to inbound the ball, number 12.
Number 31 just checked in for number 14, Kyle.
As 14 went out, she looked quite upset. 30 goes and gets the ball. And she's getting double teamed, but she breaks that with ease. Over to 24 for the shot. No good. And Mags pushes it up again. But she took one too many steps before she shot that ball.
Right, I mean, and once again, we saw Megs hustling down court again, trying to fast break on this quick Southview team, and they're doing it a lot better than we thought they were going to do.
Yeah. Hey, if you got a good fast break, you don't need an offense.
And they're going to get a reach-in foul there on Megs, and that'll put number 24 on the line now for Southview to shoot two more.
Sorry, Phil. Looks like number 30 is going to the line.
Oh, excuse me.
Foul was on number 23. It's the 11th team foul on Megs, and that is an extremely high number for the first half. But it's not hurting them right now because Southview can't convert.
Of course, as you say that, Kyle, starts making them, so
Up
we'll
until
see.
now, they couldn't convert.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
30 looks like she's a pretty good shooter, so. But the second one is off. And Megs pushes it again. What a defensive play by number 24.
Right.
Deflected the ball off Meg's girl's knee, out of bounds, and it's their ball. Can't ask for more.
30 with the ball now for Southview, guarded by 10. She's going to bring it up court. Finally gets it over the timeline. She
gonna
waits
set
for the
things
setup.
Picked by number 34. Out to 24 for the shot, and that's long. And Mags does not wait. No good. Rebound by number 24. She's strong, and she's shooting free throws.
And once again, Mags with another dumb little reach-in foul there. I hate to use the word dumb, but that's what they are. I mean, there's no excuse for reaching in right there after that. And that's already the fourth personal foul on number 40 for Mags. I don't know why the coach had her in the game even with 3 fouls. I mean, I don't know if he just didn't realize that she had 3 or what.
In high school basketball, 5 fouls and you're out of the game. That girl, one more foul, she's out. Looks like she will be coming out for number 14. Mags probably isn't too worried about their foul trouble because they are very deep.
That's exactly right. 24 puts in the second one, so she splits the pair. Score now 27-17, Mags leads.
And Mags pushes it up strong. 10 looks to swing it. You know, we keep saying that Mags is setting up their offense, and all it really looks like is they are running a backdoor type offense. You pass and cut to the hoop, and that's about it. Not too complicated, but sure seems to be working for them.
Exactly. 10 with the ball now for Mags, looking for something to set up. Gets it to 31. And 22 is going to reset the offense. 10 with it, down low to 23. And she walked with it.
Although she walked, number 40 was not going to take the walk to chance. She made sure that ball did not even have a chance.
That's exactly right. And, I mean, you can tell she does not want to lose this game.
No, not at all. 24 looking inside. Swings it back up top to 40, to 12, inside to 34, and it's off. But wow.
Right there is Jackson again for Southview to clean up.
40's a magician. She's at the top of the arc, and all of a sudden she's underneath boxing somebody out to get the rebound. 30 with the rebound, and looks like Southview's going to push the ball and try and play a little Mags basketball, but inadvertent pass gives the ball back to Mags. With 30 seconds left to go in this half, the lead is only 8, at the score being 27-19 Mags. But
I mean, Southview stayed around because the Mags has been in foul trouble. I mean, Mags should be winning by a lot more than just 10 now. I mean, they've been dominating virtually every aspect of this game, with the exception of number 40's rebounding. But Southview's done a nice job to stay in this game.
Yep. With 8 seconds left to go, they're going to look for the last shot. Probably going to be in 40's hands because she is the player.
No good there on the buzzer shot by 30. So our score at the end of the first half is Mags 29 and Southview 19.
Exciting first half. The score doesn't say everything. This game has been up and down, and hopefully Southview can come back and show us a little something more in the second half.
All right, Kyle, we're going to take a little bit of a break here, but we'll be right back with sponsors, so don't go anywhere.
Detroit Road, Sears Hardware in Westlake, the Regal Cinema at the Promenade, the Westlake Kiwanis Club, the Westlake Demon Booster Club, Bill's Golden Shear Barbershop on Center Ridge Road, the King James Printing on Center Ridge Road in King James Plaza, Hungry Howie's Pizza, Quiznos Classic Subs on Center Ridge Road in Rocky River, Nordson Corporation, Dugout Design Custom Screen Printing in Westlake, North Coast Bearings Incorporated, Manco Incorporated, Sirid Media in Warrensville Heights, Neverman Insurance on Detroit Road in Westlake, the Arabica Coffee House in Lakewood, Daffy Dan's in North Homestead, the Aurora family of Westlake, Vivid Jewelers in Bay Village, the Courtyard by Marriott on I-90 in Westlake, the law firm of Seeley, Savage & Ebert Company, LPA in Westlake at 440-892-4911, or in Cleveland at 216-566-8200. The Cooker Bar and Grill on Columbia and Sperry Roads. Geiger's Clothing and Sports in the center of downtown Lakewood.
The Celebrate Westlake Labor Day Fun Run Committee. The Sign Loft, Cleveland Sign Company. Dr. Paul Lindgren, Professional Dentistry at 25101 Detroit Road. Mr. Joe Bach, Industrial Video Corporation. Mayor Dennis Clough and the City of Westlake. The Westlake Town Criers. Adelphia Cable Company carrying WHP-TV on Channel 22. Americast Cable Services carrying WHTV on Channel 18. Tom and Leslie Basista of Westlake. Port Washington Inn Bed and Breakfast in Millersburg in Holmes County, Ohio. Our Aurora Backboard Cam sponsors. Walmart on Brook Park Road in North Olmsted. The Scott Fetzer Foundation. Tops Friendly Market on Columbia Road. Automotive Specialty Services in Avon Lake on Route 83. The Outback Steakhouse on Sperry Road. Carrabba's Italian Grill on Sperry Road. Riverside Golf Club in Olmsted Falls. Don and Marty Burrows in Westlake. Woodard Photo Studios on Detroit Road in Westlake. Mr. Jim Gornick. The Town Family of Westlake. Sherman-Williams Architectural Coatings on Detroit Road in Westlake. Red Robin Restaurant on Great Northern Boulevard, North Olmsted. The Jim Wise Shell Station at the corner of Center Ridge and Clague Roads. Amica Insurance Company for auto, home, life at 25,000 Country Club Boulevard in North Olmsted. The Smanik family of Westlake.
Luschek Planning Corporation, registered investment advisors in the Gemini Towers on Crocker Road in downtown Westlake. the University of Notre Dame Athletic Department, providing us with their women's basketball highlight show exclusively on WHBS. Hawk Entertainment, the professional DJs for all your musical needs. Call 835-6562 and ask for Chris. The Westlake Board of Education, Debbie and John Casper of Westlake. The Wigs for Kids Foundation, Tom and Jerry Kopchak and family of Westlake. Jeffrey Paul Incorporated in Rocky River. Compan Cement Company Incorporated. The Cement and Brick Contractors in Westlake at 331-4102. And our newest sponsor, Spitzer Motor City, the Dodge Superstore at 13001. That's 13001 Brook Park Road in Cleveland. Thank you one and all for keeping WHBS TV our #1 broadcasting station in the state of Ohio and the first high school station to ever be nominated for an Emmy Award. If you or someone you know would like more information on becoming a WHBS TV sponsor, call 835-6777 or 250-1024. Please leave a message and we will get back to you. And stay right there for the exciting second half of girls varsity sectional playoff basketball right here live from Westlake High School. Thanks, guys. Have a good second half.
Welcome back to this exciting sectional playoff game between Mags and Southview. Score right now is 29-19 Mags. But the way this game is being played right now, anything can happen.
Exactly right. I mean, Southview, very, very explosive offense at times. But Mags has so far just dictated the style of play in every aspect of it.
It'll be interesting to see who comes out and who's ready to play.
We are about ready here to start this second half. Just waiting on the Mags players to break their huddle. It'll be Southview ball. Once again, Southview in the white, Mags in the blue.
Number 34 to inbound it. 12 looks like she's going to set things up for Southview. 12 with a nice inbounds pass to 34, and 40 gets the rebound and just can't convert. Nice hustle by 40 to save that ball from going out of bounds. And 30 takes control, goes in and misses it. 40 gets the board, and she is fouled.
She is everywhere, Kyle. I mean, she's going after every loose ball. She gets every rebound. Not much more you can ask for from one player than what she's done tonight.
The hustle she had in the first half has carried over to the second half, and she is doing whatever it takes to make sure her team is not going to lose this game.
That's right, and Kyle, that's already 3 fouls now, number 14, and she's one of Mag's better ball players.
Yes.
So we'll look for foul trouble here to be a big factor in the way this second half plays out.
In the first half, number 40 could not convert from the line.
That's right. I mean, she was at the line a lot. Just couldn't put it in. As you see right there, she missed her first. Wait and see if she can put the second one down.
Hey, if she was 100% free throw shooter, the game would probably be tied now, but that's why we play.
That's exactly right. As she hits the second, making the score now 29-20, Mags leads.
And Southview applies the pressure at half court. Maybe learn from the first half that they can't play full court against Mags.
Nice play there by 34. She just knocked down that little turnaround jumper with ease.
Southview looks to move the ball around rather quickly. 12 with a little errant pass inside, and it's tipped away by Mags. And they run, they throw it away, but what we've seen so far tonight, Mags is not worried about the turnovers. They push the ball and hope they get layups. And most of the time tonight, they have gotten layups.
That's exactly right. I mean, yeah, a couple errant passes here and there, a couple travels, but for the most part, they have played a very well, fast-paced control game, and that has just been the difference in this game, is just in their play. 12 with a nice drive, no call there. And Southview's running the other way.
Mags is running the other way.
Mags, excuse me. And once again, there's your layup.
Yep. They've done that time and time again this game. And that's just the style of ball they play, and Southview needs to adapt, because if they don't, it's going to get out of hand.
Mags has opened up their biggest lead now at 33-20, and number 40 comes right back and puts it in to cut the lead to 11 at 33-22.
She is the most dominant player on the floor for either team, but the rest of her team can't seem to be stopping Megs on the offensive end. You know what? Actually, when Southview makes Megs slow the game down and play half-court offense, Southview plays really nice defense. They get most of their points off a fast break. So Southview just has to stop that. Like right here, here's another fast break opportunity. And a traveling. Number 14 is not happy about that. Throws the ball away in disgust. And she needs to watch it. She could get a technical and really put her team in some trouble.
That's right. Number 30 will bring it up now for the Saints. Looking to dish it off. 34 with it.
34 gets it. Swings it to 24, and they get it inside immediately to 40. But she can't convert, and Mags is off to the races again.
Number 40 is pretty upset there. It looks like she wanted the foul. Couldn't get it. And 23 comes right down and drills the open jumper.
That was excellent ball movement by Mags on that possession.
That's right, and Southview coach wants a timeout. So with 5:20 to play here, score, Mags 35, Southview 22.
The game so far this half is being played almost identically as to the first half. Mags is dictating what is happening. They're pushing the ball at will, and they're getting easy buckets. Southview has to do something to slow them down. Number 40 for Southview is playing the best game of anybody on the floor. She's probably got close to 15 rebounds so far in this game, and she has up there in points. But they cannot stop Mags. And if you can't play defense, you can't get back into a game which you were down by 13.
That's right. I mean, number 40 can't win it all by herself. She needs the rest of her team to step up and play good team defense and team offense because she's doing all she can. She can't beat Mags by herself. She may be able to beat some other teams by herself, but not Mags. Mags is just way too good to be beat by one person.
I agree. 40 comes up to the elbow to catch the ball, dictating what her team's doing, and it's deflected away. And, you know, a little confusion right there between the referees, but it looks like they're going to say Mags never touched the ball before it went back over half court. So they're going to call an over and back and give the ball to Mags.
Yeah, it looked like I think number 24 just stepped over the line. She caught the ball, just didn't realize where she was.
That could very much be the circumstance. 44 into the game for 34. Give 34 a little of a break. She's working hard underneath the boards. No, I've noticed Mags run the same inbounds play every time. They try to get a lob pass to one of their guards going to the hoop, and every time they ran it in the first half, it worked.
That's right.
Looks like Southview smartened up. And 40 gets the ball.
22 will push here for Southview. Gets to the 24. 22 will run the ball now at the point. Looking for somebody to get open. Gets to 24.
40 goes up top, gets the ball, swings it to 22. She tries to penetrate, nothing really there. 30's going to reset the offense. Looks like they're going to play a little pick and roll with number 40. And it's a nice pass to 24, and she can't convert, but she gets her own rebound and makes it.
Good hustle by 24 to stick with it, get the rebound, and put it right up and in. 14 with the ball here for Mags. Gets it over to 10, and that crosses the timeline. 20.
Mags works it inside, and number 40 with a nice deflection, and 30 with the steal, and they are going off to the races. 30, missed number 40 wide open under the hoop, but hey, they still got the ball.
All right, 24, no good on a long jumper, rebound by 14, excuse me. And 14 will bring it up and give it to 22, a little ball handling.
First time tonight we've seen Mags slow ball down and not try and force the issue.
That's right, and we're gonna have a 30-second timeout here by Mags with 3:32 to play, and the score 35-24, Southview trails Mags.
With 3:32 left to play in this third quarter, we keep saying that Southview is easily still in this game, but they're not getting back into it in any way.
That's right.
The difference in this game has stayed the same since the first quarter. They're just staying and playing even with Mags. They can't do that. They need to start cutting the margin of loss down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's been the same deficit the entire game right now, with the exception of every now and then they cut it to 8, or Mags puts it up to 15. It's been between 8 and 15 since about 5 minutes left in the first period, and Southview has to find a way to get it under that 8-point mark and get a little bit of a run going.
34 goes up and catches it. She's fouled by 52. That was a nice play by number 34. She went up in the air, caught the ball in traffic, came down, and went up strong. She's going to line to shoot 2 for her team.
Tough call there, number 52. I mean, she saw the ball and went for it, but normally whenever you reach over like that, they're going to get you with the foul.
Good position by number 34 on that offensive trip.
She converts the first one, making the score 36-24. Mags leads.
And the second one is off, and 40 gets the rebound, and they are off running. 12 throws up an early shot, but it is rebounded by 24. 40 gets a nice rebound. Pure hustle on that play. Jump ball. Mag's ball.
Tough play there for number 40. I mean, she went after the loose ball, just took it right out of the Mags girl's hands, and then threw it away. I mean, you got to be a little bit more careful when she gets those turnovers, forces those turnovers, not to force one herself.
She's playing hard. She's doing about everything she can for her team. I mean, she's basically carrying her team at this point.
20 with the ball now for Mags, swings it over to 22. Cool drive, pass 12, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound by 52.
She dribbles it off her leg. That is not 52's fault. That is the guard's fault on Southview. They need to realize that one of their forwards, has the ball, and go get it from her. Forwards are not meant to bring up the ball. That's what the guards are out there for. And, you know, in the stat book, it might come up as a turnover for 52, but we all know that one was a team turnover.
20 with the ball here in the corner, gets it down low to 34 in the post. Nice move by 34 to swing around over number 40 and lay it in nicely. 12
Nice.
pushes for Southview. 30 drives to the hole.
And she traveled. Oh, up and downs call. No, sorry, jump ball. They say that as she went up, both players had equal possession of it, so it will stay Southview's ball. And Southview inbounds it to 44, but she can't hold on. 2 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and Mags is up by 14.
Yeah, it's looking pretty tough here for Southview. They got to make some sort of run here at the end of this quarter, or else I do think Meg should be able to pull this one out pretty easily. 22 with the ball here now at the top, gets to 10. Nice pass by 10 down low to 20, who misses the layup. Rebound by 22, and it goes. You got to count that one for 20, and she'll go 22, and she'll go to the line for the and one, and that's a 16-point lead. It's by far the biggest lead Mags has had all game. I mean, Mags just taking over now in every aspect now.
Number 40 got that foul for Southview. She doesn't know what to do. Her defender gets the ball inside, and all she can do is foul. But the girl put it in. Now Southview out to run the ball after a miss by number 22. And no good. But 40 gets called for a foul, and, you know, that's just hustling. She was working her butt off and got a little too aggressive on that play.
You can't fault her for that. She was just going after the ball and trying to get back on defense, and she just bumped her, and that's the name of the game, though.
Yep. It's going to take a lot for Southview to come back right now. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter, and they're down by 16. And 22 pushes it hard, almost loses it, and then does, and there's a sprawl on the floor, and Southview gets it. And they're going to push it.
Number 12 is going to push here for the Saints. Slows it up now, and they set up their offense, 24. Down low to 40 in the post. Looks like she may have drew a little contact, no call.
You know, 10 with the rebound. May have taken a couple steps before she dribbled that ball, but as we see, no call. The refs right now in this game are letting quite a bit go, and the fans on both sides are not liking it.
No, I mean, they're letting them play, but at the same time, you don't want to see anybody get hurt down there. And that looked like a little bit of contact, and it's called a jump ball, which I really don't agree with the jump ball call there.
But that's why we're sitting back here, and the refs are out on the floor.
That's right. 20 with the ball now. Swings it all the way across court to 10 for the three.
And it's good.
Wow.
That right there could have been the dagger in the heart for Southview. 17 points. No, excuse me. 19 points lead for Mags, and Southview is having a tough time putting the excuse me, they put it back down to 17. So they can score, they just need to do it more often. And 44 shoots, and for every time Southview scores, Mags has an answer.
And that's not good for Southview because they're down by quite a large margin here, and they need some stops to get this one close again.
And 34 wrestles the ball away from a Mags girl, and 40 gets it and puts it back up. That's why she is the best scorer in Lorain County.
She gets all those little loose balls, and she just puts it right back up and in.
44 is going to the hole hard. Then they call a reach-in foul on number 24.
Southview foul for 24, Shaka Garcia for
33 for Mags will enter the game for number 21, and 44 for Southview will enter the game for Jackson, number 40.
Well, you know, Kyle, just want to give her a little bit of break here, give her a little bit extra break with the quarter coming up. Not a bad move by the coach here.
10 seconds left. Nothing's really going to get hurt. Well, they swing it in, swing it out, and number 22 is going to push it hard. It throws it up the shot, no good. And unfortunately, Southview cannot get a shot off before the buzzer sounds. At the end of 3, scores 45-28, Mags. Unlike the first half, or the first quarter, I should say, Mags is not in foul trouble. In the first quarter of the first half, they were having horrible trouble fouling Southview. And, you know, I suppose their coach at halftime said, look, you can't keep sending a good team to the line because they're going to start making them. You got to stop reaching in, move your feet, play tough fundamental defense, and it will pay off.
That's what they're doing now, Kyle. I mean, they only have one team foul that whole quarter, and that was on a rebound. That's a big difference in the first half. They're playing great defense. They're making all their threes, and they're just taking Southview totally out of their game, and now they're up 17. They've expanded their lead, 7 points just in that quarter. That's a lot right there.
As we start this fourth quarter, I'm wondering how Southview is going to react. Down 17, 8 minutes left to play in this game, and they need something big. And number 12 is kind of just tossed by the wayside by one of the Mags defenders, but she pops up, starts pushing the ball hard. Good ball movement, but 34 gets it, goes up strong. Looks like she was blocked, but number 34 for Mags got a little too much body in on that play. And 34 is going to go to the line. Tonight, Southview's gone to the line quite a bit, and they're not showing anything for it.
That's right. I mean, they're probably shooting well under 50% here from the line this game. Get one to roll in there. Number 40 will finally check back in now for Southview. Give 44 a rest. And they make this one now. It's down to a 15-point game. They need to cut it to about a 10-point game by about the 5-minute mark here if they want any bit of a chance.
I agree. And what a hustle play by number 10 of Mags. And they move the ball well up the floor. 33 double dribbles. She lost track of how many times she picked up the ball on that possession, trying to do a little too much too quick. Southview to inbound it against Mag's tough press.
24 is going to bring it up here for Southview, guarded by 33, and she goes right past her. Gets to 34.
40 had the girl sealed inside, and for some reason her teammate would not pass her the ball.
30 driving the lane, no good on the jumper. Once again, 40 right there for the rebound. Gets her own rebound.
And is being essentially just beat up in there by the Mags girls. But she's not quitting. She wanted that ball. She went up, I believe, 3 times on that one possession, getting her own rebounds and looking like she was getting fouled, but stayed with it. Did not get down and just kept getting tougher as the play went on. Hey.
And there you go. 12 finally hit a 3 for Southview. She missed probably her first 5. She finally was able to make that, cut it down to 13 points with 7 minutes here left.
And good deflection by Southview, but they can't hold on. And Mags takes advantage of Southview's inefficiency to finish on the defensive end of the floor.
That's right.
34 goes up strong and misses. She's fouled as she shoots, so she'll go to the line for 2. It's not like Southview has not gotten good looks at the hole. They have gotten to the hole, had numerous layup attempts, and they can't finish. And when you play a good team like Mags, you're lucky to get 1 opportunity. So 2, 3, and 4 opportunities are few and far between unless 40 gets her own rebound. For Southview, that looks like the only positive rebounding that Southview has is number 40.
Exactly. I mean, Southview, number 40 has just dominated virtually the entire game. Mags, I mean, Southview just got to find a way to get somebody else going. 12 had that big 3 before, but that's only 1 3. They're going to need a couple other players to step up here if they want to come back in this game.
And the free throw's no good, and 40 gets it and puts it in. All hustle by 40. She's got a look of determination in her eyes like she is not going to lose this game. And a foul on number 34 of Southview as number 22 penetrated and went up. You know, it looked from our angle that 40 got it clean, but 34 might have got her with the body.
That's right. It's 23 misses the first foul shot for Mags. And now for Mags, all they got to do is they make their free throws because it's going to come down now to where Southview's going to have to foul them. If they can convert their free throws, the game is theirs.
Yes. She makes 1 of the 2 there, and Southview is not taking any time setting up any press breaker. They are just going.
Well, that's what they have to do. They don't have very much time, so they're going to have to just go. And they're going to get 34 with a walk as she just shuffled her feet there trying to get to the hole.
I don't know what to say. Every time Southview does something positive, they seem to do something to shoot themselves in the foot in the same stride almost.
20 with the ball here out in the wing. Brings it back up to 22, who will just waste as much time as she can. Gets to the 20, down low to 34.
24 deflects it. No, excuse me. 23 for Mags deflects it out of bounds, and it's going to be Southview's ball.
Nice play there by 24 for Southview just to get in the passing lane and just mess up the vision there of 23 for Mags, so she couldn't catch it. 30 here waiting for the setup. Gets it to 24. 34 with it now. Out to 30. Down low to 40. Turnaround jumper, and she's fouled. Shoot a pair.
Watching that play, she is the best player.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost as if there she didn't even try to score it. She just drew the foul.
She came across the lane, demanded the ball with her presence, and got fouled. But she's had a little bit of trouble at the foul line today.
She's going to have to convert these if Southview's going to have any bit of a chance here to win this game.
And the first one is off. I have to believe that if she would have connected on her free throws so far this game, she'd probably be looking at 30 points so far in this game.
That's right. I mean, she's got probably close to 20 rebounds.
Oh, yeah.
And at least a couple steals. So she hits her second one to cut it to a 12-point lead at 48-36.
Meggs doesn't seem to be playing the same way they were playing earlier. The non-stop pressure offense that they had, but they're still getting layup attempts and rebounds. And the third attempt by Meggs goes in.
That's tough there for Southview. They play good defense. They just didn't rebound there. I mean, if they keep giving Meggs that many chances on offense, they're going to put it in eventually.
You can't give any team in any league at any age 3 opportunities to put in a layup, because eventually they're going to get fouled or they're going to put it in. And that was the 3rd foul on Jackson. Late in the game doesn't seem too crucial, but if she picks up another one in a hurry, that could serve as a problem for Southview.
That's right. But she just has to play her game, because right now they need anything, and she's got to just keep playing aggressively. She can't back off at all.
Jackson calls for it and gets the layup. She once again wanted the ball and was not going to be denied.
34 with the ball now.
She goes in strong and throws up a wild layup, and 40 with the rebound, knowing she's a post player, to pick up the ball, not do anything stupid, and look for one of her guards.
That's right. And she got fouled in the act. So, I mean, that's a smart play by number 40 there for Southview. So now we'll see if Maggs will probably go into their press here.
With 4:44 left to go in the 4th quarter, Maggs still has a 13-point lead, and Southview is scoring. But it seems like for every time Southview scores, Maggs has a bigger and better answer for it.
Number 12 will push here for Southview. This is a 24. Down low to 40 in the post. No good. 34 comes up with the loose ball for Maggs. She gets to the 23, who will bring it up court for the blue streak.
That's a heartbreaker for number 40, because they need every bucket they can get.
14 with the ball here. 34.
Good
And
up
she's
fake by
gonna drive
34.
the lane. And she lays it in nicely. That brings it to a 53-38 game now. 15-point lead. And for Southview, they got to find a way to score right here and right now.
Good ball movement by Southview right now. But I got to say, now's not the time to be taking time off the clock. They need points, and they need them now.
Yeah, they need to find the open player and just put it up.
12 with the nice rebound, and she can't convert, though. But 14 travels, and she gets a technical. This might be the momentum swing that Southview needs. 14, a little hot because she believes she was fouled, throws the ball at the referee's feet, gets teed up, she fouls out of this game, and hey, now we got ourselves a game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a 15-point game and all, but they got a chance here to knock down the free throws, get the ball back. You got a possible 4 to 5 point swing here, and that'll cut it to a 10-point game just like that.
And when something like that happens to one of your big players, that affects your whole team in a positive or negative way.
Right.
And usually when that happens, it's a negative way. And Southview most likely will get pumped up by this. And hey.
Yeah, hopefully they can come out and play with the fire now that they need, because they need to do something with only 3:42 left.
Number 30 at the line to shoot the technical free throws for Southview. First one is good. She looks like a more solid free throw shooter than 40.
She's a guard. She's a 3-point shooter. She should be a better free throw shooter.
Of course. Not fazed one bit by this large crowd that we have here tonight.
Knocked on them both. It's the way she's supposed to, and it'll be Southview ball now. So a 2-pointer cuts it to 11. A 3 gets it down to 10. And that is a huge swing here for Southview.
12 gets it. Oh, miscommunication by Southview. And it looks like they shoot themselves in the foot repeatedly. And that might cost them the game. But nice defense by Southview, 30 gets the ball, gets trapped, but the ref calls a jump ball, and it's Mag's ball.
It's a tough break there for Southview. I mean, got the loose ball and everything. They just tied her up real quick. Good defense there by Mags, and Southview coach wants a timeout here.
Southview coach is livid. He does not understand how one of his girls can essentially be tackled by two other girls and then not call a foul. They call a jump ball. Obviously, late into this game, they were letting a lot of things go. But
They're gonna let them play the game, though. I mean, that's almost what you should do. I mean, don't get me wrong. You don't want to let anybody get hurt, but you want to, at the same time, you don't want the refs to take over the game. You want the players to play their game when it comes down to it.
of course, you never like to see the refs get too involved in a game because that takes away from the game. If you let the players play, let them do what they do, and don't get affected by what the refs are doing and what the refs are calling, then it turns out to be a much, much better game.
So we're about set here for the final 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Once again, the score, Mags 53, Southview 40. It'll be Mags ball off the jump ball.
I would like to mention that both teams are in 16 fouls, so next foul by either team and the other one's shooting.
It's a good point to make here. And we know a lot of the Mags players do have quite a lot of fouls. I mean, some of them have 4, some have 3. Number 10 with the ball here for Mags, swings it out to 22, over to 34. 20 with the ball now in the corner, kicks it back out to 22. Nice swing in there by Mags. They're running a lot of clock here.
Yeah, it appears as Mags has gone into their stall offense, which is going to force Southview to foul. But no foul call. Southview right now has to take chances. Go for the ball. Go for the steal. Like she did there.
That's right.
Hey.
I mean, they got to find some way to get the ball back. They can't let Mags just run around like that because they just wasted 35 seconds right there. And that's, I don't know, like 1/6 or 1/7 of the amount of time that was just left there. That's a good chunk of time there for Mags to waste.
Every second counts in this game, and when 30 of them go off the clock, that just takes the time that you have to come back from a 13-point deficit even less. Make that a 14-point deficit. The story of this game really could be summed up at the free throw line. Both teams have had quite a few attempts. Mags converted. Southview hasn't. As we see the second one by Mags fall.
I got it.
40 feels like she got fouled there, but no call. 23 by Mags, pushes it up strong, loses it, and almost gets it stolen, but luckily sees her teammate number 34 wide open. Foul by number 30, which will be sending Mags to the free throw line.
You know what, Kyle, once again, we want to remind everybody out there that the winner of this game plays next Thursday at 6:15 right back here at Westlake, and they will play the winner of Westlake and North Olmsted, which is the game after this. So for Mags winning this game, they are the defending. Mags looks like they're going to come out with this game here. For them, you got to wonder if the coach was going to start pulling his starters and get the bench players some time here and let the starters rest up for either Westlake or North Olmsted.
Three ball by Southview is not good, and Mags is not pushing. Mags is slowing the ball up. Well, maybe not. Maybe they want to prove a point that they are not to be stopped.
That's right. I mean, go ahead, Kyle.
They want to prove to Westlake, Elyria, Admiral King, all the big guns in this tournament that they are a force to be reckoned with, and nobody is going to stop them.
That's right. I mean, they're the defending champs. They want to play like the defending champs. They don't want to give up that title to any of these teams.
Mags right now is pushing the score close to a 20-point lead with just over 2 minutes left to go in this game. 20 points, 2 minutes. That's tough.
Yeah, I don't think 20 points in 2 minutes is within anybody's reach, let alone just varsity girls team.
You know, feel a little bad for Southview team, especially number 40.
Yeah, Jackson, she played a great game. I mean, she dominated the board. She scored all the points. Only problem is the rest of her team just didn't show up tonight.
And the story of the game has not been turnovers, has not been points, essentially. But it has been the free throw line. Each team has probably been to the free throw line for about 30 shots. And seems like Mag converts every single time, and Southview only makes about 1/3 of their attempts.
That's the difference in the game. I mean, if 40 makes half the ones she missed, the rest of the team makes half the ones they missed, I'm guessing you got about a 2 or 3 point game right now.
Mags misses a few of theirs, and of course, 22 at the line for Mags. She will be shooting 2. Excuse me, she'll be shooting the second of her 2 free throws. Oh, sorry, man. That was a bucket and the foul, so this is for a 3-point play right here. And Mags gets the rebound. And essentially,
That's just going to about do it here, Kyle.
you can say it's almost over.
Yeah, almost. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen, though. There's
Yes,
12
we have.
pushes. No good in the layup. 34 at the big board. And 12 will foul 23. That'll put her on the line for 2 shots now, as that is their 10th team foul. And if she converts these, I think it's just about out of hand now for Southview.
It looks like Mags is starting to put in a few of their players that really haven't played tonight. Get some of their starters out. Why risk injury? Now, when you're up by 17 points, 1:41 left to go in the game, and you got one of the biggest game of the year next Thursday.
Biggest game of the year thus far, without a doubt, is they'll either have Westlake or North Olmsted in the district semifinals.
The second of 2 free throws is good. And another sub for Mags is in. 23 will sit down and 12 will enter for him. Mags still applying full court pressure. They feel that Southview might be able to come back, and they don't even want to take a risk of that. 30 with the 3 ball, and it's good, and 24 fouls. That's what they have to do right there. Although you don't like seeing a lot of fouls, and you don't like the game taking this long of a pace, but for Southview to come back in this game, they need to foul, hope Mags misses them, get a quick rebound, come down, get a 3, foul again, hope they can do it again. That is the only way right now they can come back from this deficit. And number 22 misses.
Hey, I mean, if Southview can come down, hit a couple more threes here, I mean, they got to get this to under 10 points in the next 30 seconds. That's a lot to ask. I mean, that's 6 points. That's 2 threes. I mean, we'll see what they can do here, but...
And then that's another 10 points in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
But... And 34 is stripped by Mags. And they're off to the races. And she's fouled going up, so she will shoot 2 free throws.
Tough way for Southview to go out here if they do, in fact, end up losing this game. I mean, they played hard. 40 played the best game we've seen this whole tournament by any one player. It's just a shame that, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, it's a tournament game. One team's got to have the killer instinct if they want to advance, and that's what Mags had tonight.
And the bright side of this whole experience for Southview is that their best player is still coming back next year. She's only a junior. And now she has a little more experience under her belt. And next year, hopefully they can compete with Mags. Tonight, Mags showed to be a little more aggressive, a little more playoff.
The playoff ready, I mean, yeah, I mean, they're the older of the 2 teams, when a senior to junior and sophomore and whatnot. More experience. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's really showing in this game, the experience. Number 30's hitting some big threes here for Southview. Only problem is it's a little bit late here with the threes.
And the ball And the foul. Wow. This is an exciting turnaround of this game. It is still a 13-point game. With 50 seconds left to go, we have seen comebacks like this before.
That's right. And the Mags coach wants a timeout. I believe this will be a full timeout. So with 50.9 seconds remaining, your score, Mags 61, Southview 48.
Hey, I got to give it to Southview. They are not giving up.
That's right.
They do not want to go home on a losing note. And they're going to do whatever it takes.
I mean, they're still fighting no matter what. I mean, yeah, the bench players are in for both teams. But the bench players, they want to win too. They don't want to just sit there and watch their starters lose. They're going to come out here and they're going to try to score these last 13 points and pull out this victory.
For Southview, it essentially looks like tonight's the end of their season.
Well, yeah. I mean, but like you said before, 40's only a junior. That's a scary thought for Mags because Jackson has just dominated this game. If she can just work on her free throws, she's a perennial 25-point player tonight and a good 15 boards tonight.
And, you know, I would like to add their other pure scorer, number 30, who's lit it up of late in this game, is also only a junior. So their two prime players will be coming back and ready to fight next year. .24 at the line, trying to finish this three-point play she's got going for her right now. Pull this game within 12. And it's short, but she gets the rebound, puts it up, short again. 52, misses. And Mags is out to the races again. And number 32 travels, trying to rush the ball up the court. I don't know why right there. 38 seconds left to go. You're up by 13. Don't push the ball. Slow it down. Waste as much time off the clock as possible.
You know what, though, Kyle? I mean, she hasn't played all game. She wants to score somehow. She wants to contribute to this win. It's hard to tell a girl who sees an open court not to go for it. No good in the 3 by 24. 52 with a nice board. Puts it up and in for an 11-point game with 25 seconds left. 52 puts it in now. 9-point game with 20 seconds left. And they're not giving up at all. The Southview bench players are coming out now, and they're playing their tails off.
16.5 seconds. Southview needs 3 possessions.
Yeah, but they also got to put Mags on the line, and Mags is a very good foul shooting team, as we've seen.
Anything can happen.
That's true, though. In the game of basketball, anything can happen. And that's the 4th foul on number 24 here for Southview.
I'm not sure where the foul is from because Mags called a timeout. But, you know, we'll see what the refs say. Southview's coach has to be very pleased with the way that his team is fighting tooth and nail to get back in this game.
That's right. They're not giving up. I mean, there's not much more you could ask for from these girls. I mean, they played their hearts out this last minute and a half. And that in itself just says something about their team.
Well, I guess 40 did get fouled while she was attempting to call her timeout. We did not realize this in the booth. But she's at the free throw line. And she will be shooting too because Southview is in the double bonus where fouls come into play. She makes the first one, which makes it a 4-possession game in.
That pretty much puts the icing on the cake right there.
Once again, free throws win basketball games.
That's right.
Misses the second one, and Southview's going to try and push the ball up. 52 gets it and essentially just throws the ball up, praying that something will happen. And air ball. Game is over.
Tough game there for Southview. 40 played really well. Jackson did. There's too much Mags, though, for Southview to overcome here. And our final score tonight, Southview 62, Mags 62, Southview 52. Once again, we'd like to thank our great crew here. We got E Squared over there on one camera, and we got Mike Kopchak on the other one. John Smith helped us out with graphics in the second half there. He did a nice job. And of course, we got Big Nate Dreher doing the directing and everything. Good job, Big Nate. And once again, I'm Phil Galarakis.
I'm Kyle Gadati.
Make it a great week in sports, everybody.